For months, the White House has been insisting that it is not the time to use the word crisis for the situation at the border.
Do you believe that right now there is a crisis at the border?
I think that the answer is no. I think there is a challenge at the border.
Is this a crisis at the border?
Look, I don't think we need to sit here and put new labels on what we have already conveyed is challenging.
But now Biden has given in. He's using the scary word that he tried to avoid because there obviously is one. So how does Biden intend to put out the flames of the crisis? Well, he's going to allow more refugees into the country.
We're going to increase the number. We had the problem was that the refugees was working on the crisis that ended up on the border with young people. We couldn't do two things at once now. So now we're going to increase the number.
Traditional authorities in America, such as the police and the Border Patrol, are on the edge of rebellion because the policies being thrust on them from Washington, D.C. are destroying their ability to do their jobs and destroying before their eyes the nature of the United States border. I do not believe our system, I do not believe our country can handle the level of illegal immigration that is being thrust on us by the Biden administration. I do not believe this country can withstand having an open border, what's equivalent to no border at all.
So what prompted this big U-turn from keeping the cap set by Donald Trump at 1,500 to opening the gates and allowing far bigger numbers? Well, nothing works like some good old-fashioned progressive backlash.
This Biden administration refugee admissions target is unacceptable. These refugees can wait years for their chance and go through extensive vetting. 35,000 already. Facing the greatest refugee crisis in our time, there is no reason to limit the number to 15,000. Say it ain't so, President Joe.
Completely and utterly unacceptable. Biden promised to welcome immigrants, and people voted for him based on that promise. Keep your promise.
In March alone, 172,000 migrants were detained at the border. That's a 15-year high. Those people are now the responsibility of Vice President Kamala Harris, who's recently been named by the White House as the border czar. Now, she hasn't actually visited the area since then. She says she just doesn't have time. However, border guards now suspect that she's purposely avoiding them.
Because if she goes to the U.S. border, people are going to expect her to fix the problem. So she avoids it. That's disgusting because that's putting politics ahead of what's best for this country.
Biden seems now stuck in an almost impossible situation. How does he please the progressives, but also deal with the crisis?
He will say whatever he needs to say, and I don't believe he is at present sharp enough to figure that out on his own. I think he's being given guidance. I think he's essentially being run by others in the Democrat Party who have a goal that I'm not sure Joe Biden even understands, and that is to get as many illegal immigrants in here as possible to make a fundamental change in the makeup of American citizenship. First get them here, then make them citizens and give them the vote.
Well, the White House spokesperson is sticking with the Democrats' sacred mantra.
Children presenting at our border who are fleeing violence, who are fleeing prosecution, who are fleeing terrible situations is not a crisis.
So while the White House scrambles to deal with the crisis, one thing is clear. While we are here talking, the migrants just keep coming. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.